Good morning, LKN. 7:06, and in
Happy Thursday.
perfect fashion, happy
That's right.
Thursday
Happy
fashion
Thursday.
here. We're gonna be ready to rock because we've got something unique. Oh, I hit it. Wait, classic. Wait, do it. Yeah. RideICATS.com. Jeff's on the phone joining us this morning. Jeff, what's going on at 7:07 on a Thursday?
Well, too much is going on. 77 northbound, somewhere between 36 and 40, exit 42 in Troutman, there is a 4-car accident. I've been sitting on 77 for 20 minutes at a standstill, so all lanes are blocked. I don't know how long it's going to take to clear it up, but if you're going 77 northbound from Mooresville to Troutman or Statesville, please take an alternate route. 21 will be backed up. I'm sure Perth Road, also in Mooresville, there'll be more traffic due to this. So just be aware, the 77 northbound 4-car accident. As far as 77 southbound, things seem to be moving here in Mooresville, but secondary roads, again, in the Troutman area, 21 will be heavy, and then, like I say, Perth Road will have some extra traffic on it. So this morning, just be careful and leave a little extra room, and again, just if you're traveling from Mooresville to Statesville, find an alternate route.
Jeff, it sounds almost like the bus is off. Are you more of a Sudoku guy? You like word search when you're hanging out in traffic? Like, what's usually your go-to?
I'm just trying to ask the Lord for patience.
I was gonna say Jeff's 10 and 2. Keep an eye on everything else around him, right? He's not spacing out.
Yeah.
He's not scrolling his phone. He's got it.
So, anyways, I hope that you guys have a great morning, and I hope that I'm somewhere else by 8:15. So
We'll see.
I'll talk to you at 8:15. All right.
Thanks, Jeff. See you.
Thanks, Jeff.
You too.
Bye.
RideICATS.com. $1 from your front door in Iredell County. You got to call, make the appointment, though. RideICATS.com. You get the phone number from there. RideICATS.com. Get driven around Iredell County, run some errands. Also, $1 from your front door today to go to Winston-Salem. Maybe you got to go to Winston today. Maybe you want to go over there.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. Or they got that chicken place, too. There's a chicken place out
They have
there.
a Cane's.
Do they have a Cane's?
I don't know. You said chicken place. I don't know what chicken place you're talking about.
No, there's some like not like Nashville's hot chicken or something, or it's some kind of famous chicken place.
They got a Dario,
in downtown
too.
Winston. I've been there. Oh, well, Dario. I can go
Well, we have a Dario here, but
Mooresville.
yeah.
Good morning, LKN. 7:09. There you go. So
Talking food
accident
already.
on northbound on
Food and
77.
traffic. That's what we know about.
36 and 42. So you want to definitely use caution, pack them patient pants, find alternative routes if you're going that direction. And I hope things move fast for you. You're going to want to be here about 7:30, though. Davidson Community Players coming in.
They're going to be here today.
Is it a play? Is it a...
They're doing MATILDA JR at the Cain Center, I believe.
MATILDA JR?
Yes. You know the movie Matilda?
I remember the cake.
The cake. Oh, the chocolate cake. Yeah.
Mrs. Trenchbull.
Right. I believe that's the one they're doing. But they, so they're doing that. So they're going to come in and talk about that. They have a new executive director, I believe. So they'll be coming in and just chatting us up and letting us know about what they got going on this season.
Matilda came out when I was a kid. That's definitely like historic to this generation right now, right? Like the next generation. Like
I'd say it's pretty core.
Core memory?
Yeah.
Matilda?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they
it's one
remade
of Katie's
it.
favorite.
Oh, is it?
They remade it? The original one,
is one of her favorites.
Yeah, one of her favorites. Yeah, she loved that movie.
No, they're not touching the original Matilda.
No, they did a musical version.
Okay.
Matilda
Yeah,
the
yeah,
musical,
yeah,
right?
okay.
Is
Right,
what
right.
they're going to be performing. Matilda
accept,
Jr. is a musical. So they did a
Sure.
musical version of it. It's fantastic. Great music, great songs, great family event. It is at the Cain Center November 14th through 16th. So they'll be here talking about
If
that.
it's anything like the movie, it is sure to be a blast.
Oh, very entertaining. Yeah.
Okay, good. They did not I thought they remade Matilda. Matilda was 1996, by the way.
Yes,
when
Danny DeVito,
Rhea Perlman.
Rhea Perlman.
Great
Let's
movie.
go.
It's a
Yeah.
great movie. It's fun. It's funny.
And whoever Miss Summer, was that her name? teacher?
No, it wasn't Miss Summer. Gosh, what was it? But it was a very sweet name. I don't know. It was like Miss Kind or Miss Nice or something like that.
Yeah.
But it was a very, if you remember the name, give us a call.
Man, remember when Miss Trenchpole grabbed her by the pigtails?
By the pigtails and swung her around? Yeah, that's terrifying. That
That's
scared me.
Yeah.
I mean, not an adult, but I did not watch, because in 1996, I was in high school, so I wasn't really in the demo to be watching Matilda. But then whenever Katie came around, we got it from the video store, and it was her thing. So, we had fun. We had fun watching that. It's one of our favorites.
Matilda's a great movie. So musical, if you're into
It's a musical.
musicals.
She's in the musical. It was a Broadway musical, and now they're doing a junior version.
Straight to the chokey.
The Chokey. Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too.
All right, so Matilda Jr. coming through Davidson Community Players. They'll be here about 7:30. We'll have a little bit of a Renaissance Festival gig going on about 8:06. A little.
Oh, we
shindig.
will, will
Yeah,
we?
we'll have a little shindig.
I don't
Maybe
know.
a joust. I don't know.
A joust live on the radio? That's
Ja-
going to play.
Jousting and turkey legs.
Just
That's
sword
It's
fight.
too bad that we are live streaming everything we do that you can watch on socials and the app and everywhere else you want to watch it, because I would very much enjoy you and Bill doing a radio joust.
we could definitely make it happen.
I know. I'm gonna go sit in there. I don't know how to push any of those buttons.
Oh,
so don't
let's do
ask
that.
me.
Let's
Yeah,
get
I'm gonna
you
go
out
sit in there.
there.
Bill, come in here. You guys do a radio joust. I cannot wait.
We'll look forward to that. That'll be about 8:06.
Add it to the sheet right now.
Yeah,
Clack, clack, clack,
what
clack,
are we?
We'll check in with Jeff again at 8:15. 8:30, Greystone Lodge, GRAY, GreystoneLodge.com. Beautiful boutique hotel in Boone, North Carolina. A lot of counties in Western North Carolina back open for business. You're in the holiday season right now, the traveling, the going, the dipping, the dodging all the way around. You should go check out Western North Carolina. A lot to do up there. We'll check in with Katie Jo, see what's happening, see how things have progressed in the past week. Speaking of Western North Carolina, had me a hot plate of chicken again yesterday.
Oh, and that chicken was good. That was my first chicken.
Okay, so you had
'Cause we
the
had
pulled
pork.
pork.
And now I had chicken. And yes, very good.
So Purple Heart
Very good.
Homes, every Wednesday, what they've been doing is cooking hot plates. And it's a quarter chicken, it's slaw, it's beans, it's a roll, it's dessert. It's delicious. It's
Delicious.
$10. Yeah, $10 for a hot plate. Still a killer deal
On
in the
Wednesdays.
market. On Wednesdays. You're going to eat dinner anyway. 100% of the proceeds go toward relief efforts in Western North Carolina. So it had some chicken, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, it was fantastic.
And speaking of Purple Heart Homes, you can catch their show, Putting the Pieces Back Together. It airs every Thursday from 3 to 4 o'clock. You can catch it today. Shot another episode at the new studio.
The new studio, and we did the sheriff show from the new studio yesterday
Sheriff
as well.
show from the new studio yesterday as
Looked
well.
great. Looked great. I very much enjoyed the point where we had the flashing blue and red lights, because we have like this very cool wall behind the set, and yeah, you can change the light color. So during one of the segments, they had the lights flashing for the sheriff.
Yeah,
It's very
hopefully,
cool.
if you get seizures, just be careful when you watch the.
It's not that intense, but maybe we do need to put a warning. Yeah, flashing lights for photosensitive viewers.
something like
Something
that.
like that.
And then Patrick Reynolds, host of the Home Ad Show. Some events this weekend. It's Thursday already. It's Thursday this weekend.
Thursday.
And we will, maybe talk a little bit about the Panthers, because Thursdays you talk about Panthers a little bit. And
But they're going to be in Germany.
early. It's going to be early, that game on Sunday. Set your clocks back.
Yep.
Wait, no, wait.
No, just wake up early.
It
Set your alarm.
It was bright out this morning.
Or Good Morning LKN with Justin, Bill, and Mamie is on the way from 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Well, mostly cloudy overnight with a scattered shower possible. Temperatures will stay pretty mild in the low to mid 60s. Into our Thursday we go. More clouds than sunshine. Still can't totally rule out a scattered shower as we work our way through the day, although I expect most of us will end up staying dry. Dry weather on the way back for our Friday as temperatures are still back in the low to mid 70s. We'll cool it down in just a bit heading into the weekend. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
The WSIC app is available now wherever you get your apps, featuring local deals from great local businesses like ICATS Public Transit.
The Southern Christmas Show, November 14th through 24th at the Park Expo and Conference Center. Save on tickets at southernChristmasShow.com, courtesy of Craft Body Scan. The Southern Christmas Show.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. The dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway presents the World of Outlaws World Finals Wednesday through Saturday. Catch dirt racing's top 3 series for 4 days of action to decide their championships, featuring the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series, the World of Outlaws Late Model Series, and the Super Dirt Car Big Block Modifieds. Single day and 4-day ticket packages, plus camping information are all available at charlottemotorspeedway.com. Often imitated, never duplicated. The World of Outlaws World Finals invade the Charlotte Motor Speedway dirt track this weekend. Ghostface Brewing in Mooresville is having a veteran celebration on Sunday. Rocky Lynn will perform and rock the lot in a special outdoor concert. Beer Lab and Ghostface Brewing will be offering their full menu of drinks and food. Bring your chairs and enjoy this Veterans Day salute with a Rocky Lynn concert Sunday at Ghostface Brewing in Mooresville. The Mooresville Veterans Day Parade and celebration honors veterans from all branches and from all conflicts. The parade begins Monday, November 11th at Richard's Coffee Shop at 1 p.m. and travels to Mooresville Town Hall. Come join and say thank you to our veterans and hometown heroes on Monday, November 11th in downtown Mooresville. To keep up with all the events happening around the community and much more, including amazing local deals, download the WSIC News app today.
The Renaissance Festival is back Saturdays and Sundays. Now through November 24th, there's music, comedy, circus entertainments. Huzzah! Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com while supplies last.
Now, back to more of Good Morning LKN with Justin, Bill, and Mamie on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, okay. 7:18. Happy Thursday to you. Getting close to the weekend already. Maybe you got plans. We'll chat with Patrick Reynolds, see what his plans are for the weekend. Host of the Home Ad Show, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11, whether you're buying, selling, or celebrating birthdays and anniversaries. That happens every single day because at 10:45, that prize wheel gets spun. You have your chance to win. You can get your birthday or anniversary on that list. Just call 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464 during the Home Ad Show. Patrick Reynolds will be in the chat with us about 8:45. He's also doing a bunch of stuff out and about. I saw that because 158 on Main, too. Waves took over 158 on Main. I saw Rocky Lynn's going to be playing.
Rocky Lynn's going to be there this weekend, I think.
Dang.
Veterans Day celebrations are starting up this weekend. So, because Veterans Day is on a Monday. And so some people are celebrating the week before, up until Veterans Day. Some people are celebrating the week after. We're going to have our celebration the week after Veterans Day.
Yes.
Yes. Do we have Jeff?
We don't have Jeff.
We don't have
because Jeff called
Jeff
earlier.
already called. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
I was reading an email.
He called earlier. By the way, if you missed it, Jeff called. He wanted to let you know there are accidents on 77 northbound. And so between exit 36 and 42, he was at a dead stop. He said for about 20, 30 minutes, I think is what he was at last time.
Yeah.
Not sure if he'll still be there at 8:15. We'll find that out at 8:15. But for now, find alternative routes. He did suggest maybe stay away from Perth because Perth is going to be backing up. And so figure out, again, an alternative. Yeah, figure out an alternative way to get there. That was somebody who wanted to say something. Let's let him in.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird. It's time for the word of the day. What's the word?
Word of the day.
Today's word of the day on this, like I said, bright Thursday morning. Yes. Today's word of the day is croon.
Croon?
Croon.
Croon. Are you familiar with this one?
I know this word.
I knew
you know
something
this
told
word?
me Mamie would know this one.
I've seen White Christmas. I know this word.
Wait, it's a verb, so it's what you do?
Yes.
Unless it has alternate meanings. I know this word, but it's okay. Let's go.
All right.
Do you want to say
You
what
want me to just say what it is?
Yeah.
No, I hate for Bill.
Hold
to
on.
go
Let me
through
at
all
least
this
present
word.
the word to our radio
Spell it,
audience, right?
present it, all
we're
the
dealing
things.
with the verb here. It can also be used as a noun, but we're going to talk about the verb version today.
No conjugated.
C-R-O-O-N. Nice, short, sweet, croon.
And by the way, this is word of the day. Bill gives us a word. What do? We guess the definition, but we don't guess. We use historical context and cranium-like wavelengths from Neuralink.
All right, Justin.
Yes.
Justin couldn't resist taking a moment to croon a few lines from a classic tune on Good Morning LKN, much to Mamie's amusement and the listeners' delight.
Hum?
Sing.
Jingle?
Sing.
Jingle jangle?
Just means sing. It means sing, though, in like a melodic kind of Bing Crosby jazzy kind of way. That's crooning.
Don't know what melodic means, but that's okay.
She's absolutely right, though. She nailed it on the head. Yes. Yeah. So, croon.
To sing?
Croon.
Yeah,
To sing.
like Bing
Or hum,
Crosby,
yeah.
Michael Bublé.
I like Bublé.
Let's think. Some others that are kind of Dean Martin. Those are all crooners. It's like that
Mm.
smooth
Why don't we just call it
Rat
Rat
Pack.
Pack?
Yeah, but Michael Bublé's not in the Rat Pack. But that same kind of
Pack-ish.
style of singing.
Yeah. Dinner music.
Dinner music,
That's what I like
yes.
to call it.
Little dinner show music, that's
Yeah.
crooning. So Bing Crosby probably would be the most famous crooner.
It's croon season.
Yeah. It is because it's Christmas.
It's Christmas
coming.
time.
So
Christmas
the
time.
definition of croon is.
Oh, yeah. What's the real definition, Bill?
Hum or sing in a soft, low voice, especially in a sentimental manner.
Hum or sing in a soft, low voice.
Like the song White Christmas. Is that
So I got these new. Somebody messed with the transitions over here.
I saw you slide. I saw
What
you
are we doing?
slide.
I'm blind over here. I can't see anything.
It's like literally like old school. Like
Oh, I like
it's
it.
across left
Uh-huh.
or right.
Oh, let's keep it up. Let's not
Okay.
stop that. Let's get some real funky transitions in there too. Remember the first time you ever used iMovie and you're like, splash, pop, slide. It's so fun.
We had a project we did back in high school, and we had to make a video project for it. We read the book. Gosh, and of course the book eludes me the name of it right now.
Holes.
No. it
Oh, I
wasn't
love that
Holes.
book,
It
though.
wasn't Holes.
About transitions?
No, it was about the
What was
two
it about?
kids who were friends and they went to boarding
Hatchet?
school. No, not Hatchet. That was
Harry Potter.
No, not Harry Potter.
I don't
Somebody
know.
will know it.
Call me by your name.
But it was me, Handsome Rob, and Matty V were in a group together, and we make a video for it. I didn't know anything about editing, but it was like back in the day when like Sony had their software, and like it was like the new thing like to edit, and so it was cool. Of course, I bootlegged the editing software off the internet, and so we're allegedly, and then we make the video, and like it's like deadline day, like it's morning of. Every time I've exported 17 times before, it's like upside down or it's
Right.
wrong or whatever. I get a version of like, okay, cool, it's right. I don't even check the whole thing. I just like, it works. Let me get out of here. I got to go to school because school started at 7:15. And they play the video. First off, it's a banger.
Right.
It kills, crushes. I felt bad for everyone going after us. But when it comes to the credits then, like the credits are about to come on, and it just starts playing, I'm blue, and it just like literally just like the audio level was, I just remember it being so hot and
Who needs
everyone,
balance? Yeah.
and just like freaked everybody out.
It's like your little M. Night Shyamalan twist.
That was
And
my
you never
very
know what's
first.
coming.
Yeah,
You never
that's
know what's
exactly
coming.
right.
Same
So-
with this
Right.
show.
Get out before the credits.
You never know.
That was a little bit louder of a hum. It wasn't so much a sing.
A croon.
It wasn't a
uh,
croon, no.
It wasn't.
No.
But it is an old school transition, and that old school transition you can watch here on the WSIC News app. So I guess for the rest of the day, the types of video transition.
Can we get
you're
like a
gonna see.
star wipe or something like that?
That's what I was saying, like from the middle, like the Batman.
Yeah. Wham. Pow.
Yeah,
Pop.
that'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be
Maybe
really
that's
fun.
part of the conversation we can have with the Davidson Community Players, because when you throw on a theatrical performance,
That's a lot of work.
You gotta
It's
have a
live.
lot
You
of-
can't edit. You just got to get up there and do it.
As someone
mistakes
who
and
works
everything.
in radio, I understand that there's no such thing as magic, and they make every single thing happen, and it's awesome.
you have to,
You have to.
because if you don't, nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
Right.
Crazy.
That's what makes it complicated.
Right.
That is true.
And musicals, as far as plays go, I feel like even more complicated, because
You gotta be
don't-
talented.
you can't. It's not just about memorizing and regurgitating lines.
Right.
You have to sing those lines in arguably
But
the right way.
Right.
Right. Croon. Are
Yeah,
you going to croon
gotta
those
croon it,
lines?
Yeah.
Are they all crooned in Matilda?
No. They're pretty powerful vocals that happen in material. I wouldn't call it crooning. No.
Okay.
Maybe
well,
one of the songs. But yeah, it's a great show. It's great. I love live theater too. It's just nothing like it. There really isn't. And to live here and have not only the proximity to Charlotte where Broadway shows come through, but also these great local community theaters that you can go and enjoy, and your kids can get involved. And we've had kids who have done plays, high school kids, middle school kids that have done plays here on the show, and they're so well spoken. They're so good at talking to people, and that's really a skill that kids need to have. And in this digital age where everybody's on their phone all the time, sometimes you miss out on that ability to communicate verbally. And so that gives you the confidence to stand up in front of people, to talk in front of people, to memorize lines. We do little skits here, and I have to memorize a little bit, and I'm terrible at it. So It's a great skill for kids to have. And what it did for Katie, too, my daughter Katie was so involved in theater here with Mooresville Children's Theater, gave her just so much confidence, too, as you're heading into those kind of awkward, tweeny middle school years. It just gives you the confidence that, hey, I can get up on stage and I can be somebody else, or I can be myself, or, do whatever I need to do. So it's very cool.
It's like, so extracurriculars are always a good thing, I think. For the
Always a
kids.
good thing. Sports are great. Sports are a great way, too. But if your kids are not in sports, try theater.
Speaking of
It's another
sports,
stage. Yep.
Charlotte Hornets played last night.
How'd
They
they do?
did.
They won. Buzzer beater won.
Really?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, they won at a buzzer. Brandon Miller.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's
This
really
is
exciting.
this is exciting.
It's a great start for the season
Yeah,
for the Hornets. I
Charlotte's
feel
on
like.
top, winning every single game this week.
And the Hornets are going to be just a fun team to watch. They
Yeah.
play with passion. They play the game to play the game.
They are
Great.
fun to watch, and I like the tempo of basketball as far as length of a
Yes.
game.
Yes, yes, yes.
You're talking 2 hours. Like you can.
And
you
it
can
goes
realistically
by
get
really
in and out.
fast, like versus watching at home, watching it like there, going to a game. It goes by really, really fast. And it's
When you're
very
at the game,
entertaining.
it does go by very fast.
It's entertaining too. They do a good job of keeping
And
the
LaMelo
crowd.
Ball is a star.
Now y'all want maybe one go to a Hornets game.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's
Come
nice
on,
to
park in my house.
see. It's nice to see healthy players too. I think that's
Always.
also a positive.
Always.
I can't say the same for the Carolina Panthers though, as far as healthiness. Are we all healthy? Are we not
don't know.
healthy? How we feeling this week? Bryce is starting, I assume.
That would be an assumption.
I think I saw that he still is planning to start.
Dalton was giving him the evil eye from,
Oh,
from the
he looked
sideline.
mad
last
on the
week.
sideline. He looked like a ex-girlfriend on the sideline.
Oh wow.
He looked mad.
I've been scorned.
How dare he do well out there on that field?
He just looked so frustrated.
My team.
After I made meatloaf.
I want a game.
I feel like that's what,
And
that
then
drink.
Charlotte
Somebody
FC.
makes you meatloaf.
That's next week. Is the Charlotte FC game next week?
Charlotte FC is this weekend.
Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday.
Oh, it's Saturday. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh,
So
that's exciting.
Charlotte FC has to win.
In
Mhm.
O-Town.
And if they win, yeah, they're in Orlando. If they win, we advance. Be the farthest we ever made it. We've done the best. This is the best season Charlotte FC has had thus far.
This is what, their third season? Second? Third? I can't remember.
Third or fourth. The time after
Third or fourth?
Third.
the Cocoa is blends.
No, it's third because I remember Bill telling me that it was Atlanta FC won a championship by their second year.
Correct.
And so that was the standard I was going for. When we lost that standard, I almost sold the team. And so,
Okay.
You almost sold the team.
yeah,
Right.
I was
Oh,
ready
okay.
to put it
Good
up
to
on
know.
eBay. You
Oh.
can do that.
Local biz now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun if we just put Panthers up or any of those teams up on eBay and see what we
This
could
is
get for
brokers.
it?
See how quickly the NFL comes after
Yeah.
us then at that point? Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll continue to carry the Panthers. We'll continue to carry Charlotte FC. And this weekend, 2 big games, or a match and a game. The big game is because it's in Germany, and Germany's square mileage. Are they bigger than the United States?
What?
Square
9.
mileage?
No, they don't
Of
do
Germany?
miles. They do
Square kilometers?
kilometers. Yeah.
Do they call it square kilometers, or is it more like, concave
Oh,
kilometers?
wow,
or
that's
something
tough.
like
I'm
that?
not sure.
I'm not sure.
They have squares over there, right, though,
Absolutely.
in Germany?
Absolutely.
They have
And
shapes.
Yeah, that's what I didn't know. Do we have to convert
I
that
think
too?
the shapes are the same. I just think they do kilometers and
Maybe they
meters.
call them differently. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's-
And after the break, we have the Metrolina Theater Association 2024 Theater Company of the Year, the Davidson Community Players. This is an award-winning
Amazing.
theater company that I'm seeing on the website right
They
now.
always put
Amazing.
on great performances. Matilda
No doubt.
Jr. We're going to learn about this one coming up. It's a musical. Get ready to sing. Clear them pipes.
We're gonna be crooning today.
You should really stick around to hear what the crazy gang of 3 have to say next. Good morning, LKN on WSIC.
Well, mostly cloudy overnight with a scattered shower possible. Temperatures will stay pretty mild in the low to mid 60s. Into our Thursday we go. More clouds than sunshine. Still can't totally rule out a scattered shower as we work our way through the day, although I expect most of us will end up staying dry. Dry weather on the way back for our Friday as temperatures are still back in the low to mid 70s. We'll cool it down in just a bit heading into the weekend. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Hi, this is Bob McIntosh with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Since 1997, we have been committed to providing our clients with competent, caring, and experienced legal services. Learn more at McIntoshLawFirm.com.
When you have problems with your heating system, you need SHA Mechanical. Serving the region since 1975, SHA will make sure your system always stays in the best condition. Visit SHA Mechanical online at shamechanical.com.
Folks, here at Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville, we have got the brand new 2025 Chevrolet Traverse in stock, all redesigned from front to back, top to bottom, inside and out. Come see them today. We have got a great selection of these new Traverses ready for you to take home. And also, we got great discounts on our Silverado trucks. We got the regular cab, crew cab, double cabs, discounted up to $9,000 off. Great selection, Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville, right on I-40.
If you're a builder and you haven't went to Little Shaver's Wood Shop, you're missing all types of lumber products, hard to find woods and paneling materials that are in stock and ready to help you conquer anything the job throws your way. Locally owned, Little Shaver's Wood Shop has a friendly, knowledgeable staff to get you in, out, and on with your day. Little Shaver's Wood Shop, 3301 Salisbury Highway in Statesville. Little Shaver's Wood Shop, LILshavers.com.
Now is the right time to buy or sell your home. I'm Matt Madison with Madison Company Realty. With high interest rates, low inventory, and a lot of people moving to our area, it makes people wonder. But we have the answers for you. Call us at Madison Company Realty in Statesville to help you navigate the real estate market. 704-873-7700. Visit us online at MadisonCompanyRealtyNC.com. Madison Company Realty, we've got you covered.
This is the Bloomberg Money Minute. Shares of the biggest U.S. banks, including Citigroup, J.P. Morgan Chase, and Goldman Sachs, surged as investors wagered that Donald Trump would make good on his promises to lower taxes and slash regulation of the industry. Wendy's is using AI. The fast food chain has recruited Planteer's data analytics and AI to improve its supply chain management as it prepares for promotions like the $1 Frosty deal. The system will spot potential shortages before they happen and is expected to free up employees from monotonous work and allow them to focus on other tasks. The Wall Street Journal reports Starbucks' new CEO Brian Niccol scouted the chain's coffee shops in the weeks before he took over. Niccol became a frequent customer at one cafe in the Los Angeles area where he chat up baristas and learn about issues. And Starbucks holiday menus in stores today. 2 cold foams and 4 new food items have been introduced. Many of the holiday drinks are available hot, iced, or as a frappuccino. Kimberly Adams, Bloomberg Radio.
Give us a call now at 844-STUDIO-4. It's Good Morning LKN on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, okay, at 7:34. Happy Thursday to you. Mame's in your best croon. Can you hum
No, you know I don't sing on the radio.
a Matilda?
That is not my skill
Matilda
set.
jam.
I am in my head right now singing Revolting Children in my head right now.
Okay.
But no, I'm not going to sing it out
So
loud.
it is a possibility. Now, maybe somebody else will. Maybe Steve will. Steve Kaliski of Davidson Community Players, the executive director, DavidsonCommunityPlayers.org. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. Congrats on the award.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, we are the 2024 Theater Company of the Year for, I guess, Charlotte's equivalent of the Tony Awards. So we all dress up and go to a nice hotel downtown and see if we can sweep. But we got the big one at the end. That was great.
Theater Company of the Year.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a small award.
It's not a small one. No.
So who are you up who theater companies? That seems pretty specific.
Charlotte Theater, like we're talking about like Fort Mill all the way up to Statesville, basically, like a huge radius of community theaters, professional theaters, anything that's locally produced. We're not talking like Blumenthal, touring Broadway shows, but anything that's happening in this metropolitan area is eligible for this award ceremony. So we were stoked. Yeah.
That's
It's a
exciting.
big
That
deal.
takes hard work to do it, and
Yeah.
it takes a whole team to do it, I would
Yeah.
imagine. How long does it take you guys to put together a production? Because you got Matilda coming up, and
Right.
it is coming up next weekend,
Yes.
right? Is when Matilda's happening.
It is, yes, November 14th through 16th at Cain Center for the Arts. So it is coming up real soon. And we do shows in parallel. So I am also directing our adult show that's coming up soon at the same time. That's Christmas at Pemberley, also happening at the Cain Center December 5th through 15th. and that's more adult oriented, sort of like if you're into Jane Austen or Bridgerton. It's a sequel to Pride and Prejudice. Don't need to know anything about Pride and Prejudice,
Favorite
though.
Pride and Prejudice character?
Yes, right now, Mr.
Are you Mr. Darcy or are you
Bingley?
Bingley? Yeah. Which one?
Under the advice of counsel.
There is no wrong answer to that question.
Whatever one you
we're
want.
not trying to track
It's a
it.
great.
But
Pride and
you know,
Prejudice is a great show, and so I'm sure the Christmas one will be a great
it's
one
going to
too.
be terrific. But you know, these shows happen. You know, we're a 12-month out of the year company, and it could take you know, with actors, maybe 6 to 8 weeks sometimes to stage something, get it just right, rehearse it over and over again. But then there are months before that when directors, designers, you know, your lighting, your projection, your sound designers are all getting together and making plans. So part of our staff is just like keeping the calendar organized and making sure we're having all the meetings we need to have. You know, probably similar to, you know, you guys. It's just like you gotta keep a lot of balls in the air at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
No,
really,
it's not.
I mean, theater, like any business, is just a great like way to practice project management and lots of transferable skills. You know, so that's why we're, you know, excited to have our young people involved. It's not just about getting up on stage and like having your parents be proud of you. It's, hey, like, work together as a team, common goal, all the fun things.
Speaking of, did you start off on stage like singing and that kind of? Is that your jam or?
I did start off on stage. I was such a bad singer in high school that they used to give me the roles in musicals that were just, you know, you can sing your lines. All right, don't even try. I mean, the Kaliski family is a famously tone deaf family, so. But I was mostly an actor in straight plays growing up, and I moved to kind of directing. I went to Davidson College undergrad, so I'm from the Charlotte area, and then had an 11-year career in New York before coming back to the area. But up there was mostly directing, producing, some playwriting. So I've like kind of taken in theater from all different directions, and you know, it's also kind of fun. Like you guys were talking about Charlotte sports recently, but I think like sports and theater are perfect companions. You know, these are like live events that get people together, like off of their phones into the same space.
And it's fun because it allows kids and anybody really to be creative and explore that at a time in life when that's so necessary. And critical.
Yeah, just to find their group of people too. You know, like sometimes at school you're not around. You're kind of forced to be around this, you know, random group of people, and then you can sort of self-select. Like, hey, I'm a theater kid. I'm a football kid. Whatever it might be. Yeah.
Well, and theater is more than just the getting on stage and the acting. There's a technical side of it too.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are starting technical rehearsals this week.
Yeah. So the technical side, you know, part of our staff, our technical director, production manager, you know, these folks you might confuse with someone at like a woodworking shop or like a classic union job. Like this is a lot of like building lumber, heavy duty assembly of things that look like real houses, even though they might not pass inspection if they were a real house. But yeah, like there's a whole side of this industry that's not just about, you know, the glamour of being on stage. And the technical rehearsals, that's when we like got the actors on stage and we're like focusing lights, writing down cues, having them do things over and over again so that for the audience it looks effortless, but for us it's like, you know, there's someone in a booth somewhere pressing a go button 180 times in a minute to make it happen. Yeah.
Is this the first performance you guys have done at Cain Center?
No, so we've this will be our third. We did Frozen Junior.
Oh, that's
back in
right, and that one
January.
was a banger. That one sold out like 4 nights or something
Yeah,
like that.
I think you had to add extra
we
performance
did.
to that one, didn't you? Yeah.
Which is why like we really want people to buy soon for Matilda. This is kind of that similar target audience. You know, this is a 1-hour adaptation of the full Matilda Broadway musical, so it's great. Like I'm a parent of a 3-year-old. I'm like, give me that 1-hour activity, you know, between naps or whatever, where I can just like knock it out. You don't have to be in a theater for 2 hours. It's 1 hour. It's got, you know, all the hits in it. It's the classic story that everyone knows. But like Frozen Junior, you know, incredible production values, an incredible cast of largely you know, teens and younger actors, all from this area. You know, I think it's just going to be an incredible time. So
now there's multiple shows here, so there's no excuse to not be able to go. You got Thursday, November 14th, Friday, November 15th, and 2 on Saturday, November 16th. Tickets are available, cainarts.org, CAIN arts.org. Matilda Jr. What's it like for the kids, like to be able to play like at a place like Cain Center? That's not a small theater by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah. Well, first of all, we want to make sure we don't break anything. Like that's,
Rule
especially-
number one.
especially in a new building,
Yeah.
where like they just finished the paint job and the floors are all shiny. It's like, okay, now we're gonna send 40 teenagers in there and see if this can hold up. But it's awesome for them. I mean, I remember being their age. Like, we've got a couple of venues we work out of. So Cain Center, we also got our own 100-seat black box in Davidson called Armour Street Theater. And that's more of your classic, like a little gritty, feels like an adult nightclub. The carpet's got some stains on it. Like it's not a premium venue like Cain. And that's where we used to do these shows. So we would have, your 40 kids like crammed into our tiny little, dressing room there. And I think that was incredible in its own right, of just like, having this audience 5 feet away from you, playing make believe. But now they get to be in this world class, venue that's right in our backyards. I think, man, if I had that opportunity when I was their age, maybe I would have gone into the theater. No, I guess they got me anyway. Yeah.
And I actually I think I'm staying correct here. There's 3 shows on
Yeah, we've got five
Saturday.
total.
There's
5
3 shows on Saturday.
3
Wow.
total. That's got to be like, you got to have like the bags of oranges or something
That's
like
right.
for the kids.
They
That's
just
right, we're
come at
really-
8 in the morning and they leave at midnight.
We're really pushing the envelope on child labor laws.
Yeah.
I don't think we could squeeze in another one that day ethically, but it's only 1 hour, so they're they get breaks. They're all good. They want to do it.
And you're directing? Are you directing this
I am
one?
not directing this one. No. Sylvia Schnopel, who was our artistic director for many years, is directing this. So she's returning to the organization. We've got a great network of choreographers. Jenna Tyrell is choreographing this. Vicky Harville, music direction. So it's a really, really cool team.
I mean, again, it's very impressive. You guys winning the 2024 Theater Company of the Year award from Metrolina Theater Association. For you as the executive director, like that's the 5,000-foot level on it. What's it like balancing? Like you got multiple shows. You're thinking about not just this season. You're looking at future seasons. You're reviewing past seasons. What's all that like for you, that culmination of it all?
Yeah, I mean it's really gratifying because I think my job is a lot about future thinking. It's your classic managerial, like what's our strategic plan? What's happening 5 years from now? What's happening with our facilities? So part of the reward for me, like directing a show like I'm doing right now with Christmas at Pemberley, is like I get to be in the present tense for once, where we've got members on our staff whose job is the opposite of mine. It's like, get us through the day to day. Like you have to be that like zoomed into it. So it's really cool to just have a recognition of the work that we've done recently. I've been at DCP for about 1.5 years now. And it's a challenging time for the arts. Like we've been saying in theater that theater's been dying since ancient Greece. It's like always been the poor profession or the fringe profession.
Comedy is also part of theater.
So it's just to see like, hey, this is an organization that's been celebrated and that people appreciate, and we're about to go into our 60th season next year.
Wow.
So we're not new to the block. So just thinking about how do we celebrate that, and this recognition was perfectly timed.
One way to celebrate, go see Matilda Jr. the musical coming up Thursday, November 14th through Saturday, November 16th. There's 5 different show options, 1 on Thursday, 1 on Friday, 3 on Saturday. CainArts.org, CAIN arts.org. You can buy your tickets now. You better buy them before they sell out. Just like Frozen, just like all the other ones that will. And again, congratulations to Davidson Community Players for winning the 2024 Theater Company of the Year. DavidsonCommunityPlayers.org. Steve, thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
We'll have more Good Morning LKN coming up on 1059 100.7 WSIC.
Mostly cloudy overnight with a scattered shower possible. Temperatures will stay pretty mild in the low to mid 60s. Into our Thursday we go. More clouds than sunshine. Still can't totally rule out a scattered shower as we work our way through the day, although I expect most of us will end up staying dry. Dry weather on the way back for our Friday as temperatures are still back in the low to mid 70s. We'll cool it down in just a bit heading into the weekend. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Peace, toys, and gifts. The Southern Christmas Show, November 14th through 24th at the Park Expo and Conference Center. Save on tickets at southernchristmasshow.com, courtesy of Craft Body Scan. The Southern Christmas Show.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. The Dirt Track at Charlotte Motor Speedway presents the World of Outlaws World Finals Wednesday through Saturday. Catch Dirt Racing's top 3 series for 4 days of action to decide their championships, featuring the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series, the World of Outlaws Late Model Series, and the Super Dirt Car Big Block Modifieds. Single day and 4-day ticket packages plus camping information are all available at charlottemotorspeedway.com. Often imitated, never duplicated. The World of Outlaws World Finals invade the Charlotte Motor Speedway Dirt Track this weekend. Ghostface Brewing in Mooresville is having a veteran celebration on Sunday. Rocky Lynn will perform and rock the lot in a special outdoor concert. Beer Lab and Ghostface Brewing will be offering their full menu of drinks and food. Bring your chairs and enjoy this Veterans Day salute with a Rocky Lynn concert Sunday at Ghostface Brewing in Mooresville. The Mooresville Veterans Day Parade and celebration honors veterans from all branches and from all conflicts. The parade begins Monday, November 11th at Richard's Coffee Shop at 1 p.m. and travels to Mooresville Town Hall. Come join and say thank you to our veterans and hometown heroes on Monday, November 11th in downtown Mooresville. To keep up with all the events happening around the community and much more, including amazing local deals, download the WSIC News app today.
The Renaissance Festival is back Saturdays and Sundays. Now through November 24th, there's music, comedy, circus entertainments. Huzzah! Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com while supplies last.
That's Morning Pep Talk for Lake Norman, Statesville, with Justin, Bill, and Mamie now on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, okay. 7:48. Happy Thursday to you.
Thursday.
Shout out to Davidson Community
Yes,
Players.
thank you, Davidson Community Players, for coming by. Thank you, Steve, for coming by. And go see Matilda Jr. Great fun for the whole family next weekend.
Matilda Jr. There's 5 different shows. Thursday, November 14th, Friday, November 15th, 3 on Saturday, November 16th. You going to go to this one?
I might see if Katie wants to come home for the weekend.
Is it like a little different now with Katie gone and like not seeing
I don't
theater
have
stuff all
my
the time?
theater buddy because Rob, he'll go. I just know it's like me going to play golf with him. Like, I'm going because I love you, not because I really want to do this. And then I start to feel bad because I know he's not having fun. But
'Cause
Katie,
he's trying to talk to you and like,
yeah, well, he's
I'm
like,
reading my book, Rob.
right. Yeah, it's just, so I don't like to make people do things I know they're not going to enjoy doing, right? Like, some people be like, go with me because you love me. Well, okay, fine. But
Yeah, I took the complete opposite approach. Even the other day, Noah, I got him a little early from school. He wasn't feeling too good. And then I'm like, we're going to get your sister. And he like tried to battle me. Like, no, I want to go home first. And I was like, nah.
well, with your kids, you can do
Shut
that.
it down.
Yeah, but with your spouse, your partner, yeah, I don't.
You don't like to
No,
do
I
that?
don't usually do that. No, I try not to, at least. No, I'm not going to say never. I'm just going to say I try not to. But Katie's always been my theater buddy. Like, it's always been our thing. We've always done season tickets to Blumenthal. We've gone to New York a few times to see Broadway shows. So it just feels weird going without her. Anybody out there likes theater and needs a theater buddy? Let me know. We'll go see shows together.
You know what you also
I haven't
could
been
do,
to see a show at Blumenthal since she went to school. So yeah, I
you
miss
could
it.
also, if you're looking for, maybe you're looking for some ladies to hang out with, have
That's right.
friends, and
That's
just
right.
kind of hang with no pressure, hang out.
That's
you
right.
can do that tonight.
Come tonight. Yeah. If you want just a friend to hang out with, if you want to be my theater buddy, come to Bin 110 tonight. I need one.
She's taking applications tonight at Bin 110.
I don't know how many applications I'm going to get. I'd be surprised if I even had somebody raise their hand. But come hang out tonight. So if you're looking for, the reason I started the ladies' night at Bin 110, and this will be our 3rd or 4th one, I can't remember. But when I first moved here, I was a single mom, and I just wanted to make friends. And I could not figure out a good, easy way to make friends with other women. And so it's like, well, if you go to a bar, you might get hit on. Also, I have a kid, so I can't really like cruise the bar scene on, on the weeknights. But I was just trying to find out like an easy, low pressure way for women to make friends. So this is all about making friendships, networking connections, hang out, bring a girlfriend, come solo. I'm really surprised at all the people that come on their own. It's really special because I know that takes a lot of courage as a single woman, or just maybe you're married, you have kids at home, but you just want to get out of the house. So come hang out. 6:30. We're just gonna hang out, have some drinks. John Sullivan starts playing at 9. A lot of people I've talked to are planning to come a little bit later, and then have their spouse, partner, whoever, come and join them later for John Sullivan because he puts on a great show.
Getting John Sullivan front and center at Bin 110.
That's
What a
right.
combination right there.
Great.
After Ladies Night,
Great night.
from Lake Norman Woman Magazine.
And I
Not
can
bad.
tease a little bit for what we're doing for
Oh, what?
December.
Okay.
It's going to be a cookies and cocktail night.
Ooh.
So we are going to decorate cookies, thanks to Lexi at Sweet Cakes Bakery, and we're going to have a little Christmas cocktail. And it's going to be a pre-order, so you're going to have to sign up for your tickets. It's going to be about $20 a person, but it will be limited. We can't have 100, 200 people that RSVP to Ben 110 Ladies Night. Well, we can't have all 200 show up for cocktails and cookies, so it will be limited. So watch out, follow the socials, Lake Norman Woman.
Oh, so you're
Lake Norman
capping. You got to
Memes.
cap the number.
We're gonna
of
have to
people.
cap this one, so we'll see how it goes. But cookies and cocktails, so put it on your, plan it for December. It's
Sounds
gonna
like a
be
fun time.
around the third week of December. So
Is it BYOC?
no, Lexi from Sweet Cakes is gonna provide the cookies.
Oh, they're bringing. We don't. You don't. So don't bring your own cookies.
Don't
from
bring your own
home.
cookies.
Okay.
No, I mean you can, but you might have to share it with the rest of us. But yeah, no, we'll provide the cookies, the decorating. So come and hang out and decorate some cookies. Have a Christmas cocktail. It's gonna be a good time.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Mhm.
So tonight, Ladies Night, Bin 110, 6:30.
6:30. 6:30. John Sullivan goes on around 9. So the official time is 6:30 to 8:30, but then we have some other stuff going on after that. So come, stay, hang out, listen to some great music, meet some people, bring a girlfriend, come solo, whatever you want to do. It's going to be a good time. And we're really building. I think we had about 35 last time. So
Oh, really?
yeah. So don't feel like, if you come, you're going to be the only one that comes solo. No, people come and they show up, and so it's a good,
And it's
good
a
time,
relaxed
great
environment just to
space.
hang out.
And thank you to Andy at Bin 110 for all their hospitality and putting this together for us.
No doubt. Absolutely. Coming up a little bit later, 8:30, we're going to chat with Greystone Lodge, GRAY, GreystoneLodge.com. Katie Jo and Amy Forrester of Phys Ed. So Katie Jo with Greystone Lodge, Amy Forrester from Phys Ed. Going to be talking about the recent relief benefit that they did last week to help with the efforts for, again, still locally. It's just so wild to think about, right? Time moves on, you keep going. But our friends in Western North Carolina still in need. There's going to continue to be needs. We're coming up on the winter months here. It's going to get cold outside. And so there's definitely some physical needs that are still of need and dollars.
Definitely. Still some water issues in Asheville, the surrounding areas. Some of those people are still taking, if you see a video of this, it kind of blows your mind the way that they're showering, bathing, they're filling up jugs of water, they're heating the jug of water, and then they're just putting it up like a camp shower is kind of what they're taking.
Yeah.
And so they've been doing this. It's been over a month that these people have been doing this. So don't forget, like, life goes on here for us. Things are, back to normal-ish, but just, an hour and a half, 2 hours west of us, people are still every day. I did see a video, too, that some Amish people came down from Pennsylvania and built tiny houses.
Really nice quality.
Very nice
Really
quality
nice
tiny houses for the Lake Lure Chimney Rock area, because when I was driving up last week, I still saw a lot of tents along the river, like people just living in tents, and it's getting cold, And so, yeah, let's not forget that those people are still going to need help.
Definitely not. We'll chat with Greystone Lodge again, 8:30. We'll check in on the streets, too, about 8:15. We'll hear from Jeff, see if he's in the same spot. There was an accident, 77 northbound between exit 36 and 42. And so if you are wondering, why the heck am I not moving? Well, there was an accident, and that's why you're sitting there. And so maybe it'll clear up hopefully soon. Patrick Reynolds, host of the Home Ad Show, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. He'll be joining us about 8:45. We'll talk about events this weekend and other things going on. We went to Birkdale last night. We went to celebrate. I'll say, I got to give Demi a shout out. I don't have to, but I want to.
That's nice of you.
So Demi won, my wife, she won Teacher of the Year from Lake Norman Charter.
Mhm.
And she then got nominated to be the representative at the regional level. And she's made it through a round. And so yesterday was a big day for it.
Oh, that's exciting.
State of North Carolina and this group investigating the state level teacher of the year came through Lake Norman Charter. A whole observation day. She had to do presentation. She was all nervous and all, but she crushed.
I know
it,
she
of
did
course.
great.
She crushed.
She always does.
And so we last night then go and celebrate at Bricks. Burkdale's already got the tree up.
Oh yeah.
They got the lights up.
Yep.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
The only
Oh,
thing it's
yeah.
missing is a skating rink right now.
It's coming though, right? The skating rink's coming.
I
Right?
think real soon.
Really soon, really soon. Yeah. I would like to know, maybe we can save this for the next segment, but your favorite Christmas activity celebration of the year. But if you want to save it for the 8 o'clock hour,
Yeah,
we can
let's
talk about
save it.
We'll work we did our downtowns. We ranked our downtowns. I think we need to rank the holiday events in the area.
I'm
too.
hoping for a new activity this year, and I'm hoping, and Bill's on the phone right now, so I can talk about him. I hope Bill doesn't forget about me when going to chop down a tree. That's what
Oh
I'm
no,
hoping.
you guys are going. Yeah, I'm going with you. I'm just gonna watch.
We should all go together.
I'm gonna sit in the car
Bring
and watch.
Rob. Let's-
Wait, how cold is it gonna be the day that you guys want to go?
I don't know when we're going. That's the question.
Well, it's gonna be in November or December.
I'm okay with November. The question is when in
After
November.
but Thanksgiving's late this year.
I know it's like the last.
It is.
That's like the last couple days of the month.
Yeah, can y'all wait till I get back from Florida?
Yeah, I think we probably could.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you need to go though, because I'll be in Florida for Thanksgiving, so.
that's
Yeah.
not a bad place.
But
to
if
be.
you guys need to go without me, I'll understand. I'll decorate a
I don't know
palm
when
tree.
Bill likes to do their tree. I don't know when they do. This is a merging of 3 different families, like as far as tree cutting
Yeah.
goes right now. You've already got a tree out. You said.
Oh, well, my tree's up. Yeah, it's up. Now, will it get decorations on it? TBD. I don't know. Because I like it with just the lights. I like it. It's so cozy.
Nothing wrong with that.
And then you put the decorations on it. It's fun. You put the presents under. But like the way it is right now, I'll probably keep it that way till after Thanksgiving.
In our house, the tree typically has to get set up the same way every single year. Like you put all
Wait,
the
do you
stuff
take
away.
pictures of it and look at them to see that?
I don't do all
okay.
that. No,
okay.
no.
Okay. My
But-
grandma did.
But we've got what's the stuff called? It's like ribbon, but it's not ribbon. Tencel and different things like that on it. And like I don't feel like, and like you got to do the light strand a particular way.
Oh,
and
because you don't have the pre-lit.
No, it's not a pre-lit.
I'm
And
buying Demi a pre-lit tree for her birthday.
that's fine.
In July.
They're,
yeah.
they're on
So
sale
she's
in
getting
July.
it.
And so you try to set it up, and it takes me like 1, 2, maybe 3 times to do the lights the right way to where it matches. Because you got to space them right. You got to make it to the bottom. And then there's always the X factor. You pull out the Christmas stuff this year. Is everything going to work? Are all the light strands going to work this year?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Are they still made like if one bulb's out, the whole strand dies, or have they perfected
Normally,
that
I think the way they're made now is that one bulb can go out and they all. I remember learning about this in science class, like the continuous whatever. I don't remember what it's called.
Sure.
I learned about it. It's historic now. But I remember learning about that. But it's now I think it's like one bulb can be out
And the
it'll
rest of the
still be okay. I think it's an easier way to wire it. I think if you do it the other way around.
That was always the frustrating part of if a strand would go out because one was not working.
And then you're there like jiggling like on Christmas vacation. I feel like you're just jiggle every bulb.
But here's the assumption: you assume it's only one. What if it's 2? What if it's 3? What if it's 4 bulbs?
I know.
You never know.
Yeah, I know. You're just stuck there. Yeah. So our house turns into the Griswold house at Christmas, though. Rob does it up good. Sometimes it'll be mid-December before it happens, but by Christmas, our house will be fully
to rock?
lit from the outside. Yes.
Does he get up on the roof?
He
and
gets
the
up
whole 9?
on the roof, the whole thing. Yeah.
Do the clips stay on the house year round, like the gutter clips for the lights, or does he take those down each year? Do you know?
I would say about 50% of them are still up because I take them down at the end of the year.
That's what you could do though, is when you drive around houses, look at the gutters and see if they got the clips up there.
Some
still.
of the clips are still there because I just do it by grabbing the end. I don't get on the ladder to take it down. I just grab the end and I just
Give it the old
Yeah,
yank
yeah.
it tank. That's it. All right, coming up on the top of the hour. Thanks for riding with us. If you're heading on into work, hope you have a great day. Look, the world is still spinning.
It is.
It's still going on.
Post-election, still going.
Post-election. We're still here. Coming up next hour, we've got Jeff with ICATS, rideicats.com. We'll take a look at the streets. Also, Greystone Lodge, GRAY, GreystoneLodge.com. And Patrick Reynolds, host of the Home Ad Show. Wow, it's going to be fun. Also, can't forget, huzzah!
Serving you better than ever before. WSIC, Statesville, W290DK Mooresville, W264CU Statesville.
Are you concerned about losing your house if you go into a nursing home? Contact Crosswhite Law to learn about protecting your home. Crosswhite Law is here to protect you. Call 704-873-7233. CrosswhiteLaw.com.
President Biden will address the nation.
And I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. In 3 hours, the day after he called President-elect Trump to congratulate him and pledge a smooth transition.
Biden was told privately this summer that he had a 0% chance of beating Trump. But after that, Harris got a huge bounce when she joined the ticket and had a glitzy convention. And now campaign staff are getting an email from their boss, Jen O'Malley Dillon, that says, I know the vice president isn't finished in this fight. That was the gist of the VP's remarks at Howard University yesterday. NBC News is reporting the Harris team did not spend much time writing a concession. They thought her initial remarks were just going to be about keeping the faith during a days-long vote count.
Now, across the country, that's Fox's Peter Ducey at the White House, by the way. Across the country, Trump gained votes in several thousand counties from 4 years ago. In Philadelphia, where Harris did worse than hoped, the Democratic Party leader in the city, Bob Brady, blames her campaign, telling Fox,
For the national campaign, nothing, zero. They had no respect. They had no coordination. They didn't talk. I never even had a conversation with the lady.
Meanwhile, President-elect Trump is planning his next administration and cabinet. Senior advisor Jason Miller tells Fox
he knows many of the people that he wants to bring with him, and some of these issues can't wait until he gets sworn in. Obviously, we have what's happening at the southern border. There are different things that President Trump can do simply by being the president-elect.
The Trump nominees have an easier path to confirmation with a Republican-controlled Senate in the next Congress. The GOP has won 52 seats and leads in another race in Pennsylvania. A military commission judge has overruled Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin on the plea deals for 3 9/11 terror suspects, restoring those agreements that would have mastermind Khalid Sheikh Mohammed avoid the death penalty. Frustrating Brett Eagleson, president of the group 9/11 Justice, he tells Fox.
Nobody has ever listened to what the families want in any regard to any of this.
Eagleson was a teenager when his father, Bruce, was one of the nearly 3,000 people murdered in the attacks. America's listening to Fox News.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Our nation's economic problems have been building for the past 50 years, and they're not going away overnight. Dr. Ron Paul here, and this is why I recommend diversifying your IRA or 401k into gold, a proven bedrock in any economy, with my friends at Birch Gold Group. To learn more, get a free info kit on gold. Text the word SHELTER to 989898. That's SHELTER to 989898.
Message and data rates may apply.
President-elect Trump has been getting well wishes and congrats from leaders around the world, including an American adversary with strained relations.
Let's find the right way to get along, says China's President Xi Jinping. Congratulating President-elect Donald Trump, President Xi said the world expects the two powers to coexist peacefully. During his first term in the White House, President Trump imposed trade tariffs on China, and President Joe Biden kept them in place. Recently, Donald Trump threatened a steeper 60% tax on Chinese imports. The future of Taiwan and Beijing's military moves in the South China Sea have also strained U.S.-China relations. Jonathan Savage, Fox News.
Now the story of a controversial election winner. In Michigan, a town supervisor won back the job he quit over a sex scandal.
It wasn't just any victory, it was a landslide. Preliminary results in Michigan show former Delta Township Supervisor Ken Fletcher won back his seat with nearly 89% of the votes. The Democrat resigned on September 3rd after being accused of engaging in sexually explicit conversations with a police officer posing as a 15-year-old boy on the dating app Grindr. Local media report that Fletcher's name was kept on the ballot due to state election law. He has until January 1st to decide if he will accept the position. Carmen Roberts, Fox News.
Federal Reserve policymakers will gather again this morning, and later today, it's expected they'll announce another interest rate cut, a quarter point perhaps, after the 0.5% reduction back in September as inflation keeps moderating. On Wall Street, ahead of that, futures are rising the day after a big post-election rally. The Dow surged up more than 1,500 points. The Dow and the NASDAQ hitting record highs. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Well, mostly cloudy overnight with a scattered shower possible. Temperatures will stay pretty mild in the low to mid 60s. Into our Thursday we go. More clouds than sunshine. Still can't totally rule out a scattered shower as we work our way through the day, although I expect most of us will end up staying dry. Dry weather on the way back for our Friday as temperatures are still back in the low to mid 70s. We'll cool it down in just a bit heading into the weekend. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Lowry Drug is a source for excellent pharmacy services. We have served the Statesville community since 1959. We have attentive customer service, a state-of-the-art compounding laboratory, and the Dispill medication packaging system that takes the work out of medication management for those using medication planners. We do it for you. Come see us at Lowry Drug in Statesville. Call 704-873-2247. Come see us.
Want to talk with Justin, Bill, or Mamie? Give them a call now at 844-STUDIO-4. It's Good Morning LKN on WSIC.
Good morning, LKN. 8:06. Happy Thursday to you. Already getting close to the weekend. My gosh, feels like it's flown by. After last week seemed long, and then this week seemed short.
This week has gone by fast, yeah.
Hasn't it?
I feel like post election, yeah, things are just gonna be smooth sailing. Is that what it is? Now till the end of the year?
It kind of wasn't as big. I mean, at least now my timeline has cooled down quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
I would say the advertising has stopped. So
Feels
does it
good.
feel weird? It was last night, the Golden Shower. Is that what was on last
Golden
night?
Bachelor.
Golden Bachelor.
No,
Was
I
that-
didn't watch it.
Okay.
No, I need to catch up on it. Maybe this weekend I'll get all caught up.
It was the Men Tell All.
Men Tell All?
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
What did they tell?
I actually fell asleep reading Lachlan a story, so I did not get to watch it.
We'll catch up. We'll
That
fill
sounds
you in.
better. Yeah, for sure.
You
Absolutely.
want to do a watch party this weekend?
But Dancing with the Stars did not happen because of
Did
the
not
election.
happen because of the election. It'll be back on Tuesday for the 500th episode.
They're gonna do something big.
It's gonna be big.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait.
They're going to make Dwight Howard twice as tall. Is he
Maybe.
still in it?
He's still in it.
How many are left?
5 or 6, maybe
Okay.
6. Yeah, Dwight's still in it.
You got Joey.
Shouldn't
Joey.
Jerry be allowed to be in Dancing with the Stars? Shouldn't they have recruited Jerry?
Who is
Jerry, who?
Jerry?
From Golden Bachelor.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm sure, but
Takes
yeah.
time.
I'm sure they may have asked.
They may have asked, or maybe they
he
already
wasn't
had
hitting
their.
well, and he
Got
is
scandal
not
now.
still. Yeah, he's not still married. Maybe if
Well,
he
they
was
had-
still married.
2 contestants from the
Correct.
Bachelorette franchise as well too. They had Jen, who got eliminated last week. She was
Okay.
the Bachelorette. Joey, who's still in it. He's
He's
like-
on The Bachelorette.
He was on the Bachelor.
He's on The Bachelor.
He was the Bachelor. Yes.
He was The Bachelor.
Jen was the Bachelorette.
She was The Bachelor.
She gone.
She's gone. Joey's still doing great. I think he's in the running to win.
Looking good, improving every week.
he's
Y'all
doing-
improving every week, Joey.
He's doing really, really good. So yeah, we'll fill you in on the action. Actually, we'll probably, group chat if everybody can stay awake next Tuesday night.
I should be good.
do you get
you're right.
emotionally? Are you emotionally attached to them at this point?
No, Bill, do you have somebody that you want to see win?
Not particularly.
No.
You're not fond of anyone, one specific person.
I like them all. I like
I mean,
'em all.
Alona, I think I would love to see her win. She seems to really, really want it. She's the
Right.
rugby player from the Olympics, Alona
Oh
Meyer.
yeah.
I think she
That's
really,
the post that you did that went on.
Yeah, it's about 2 million views so far right now. Yeah, that's a fun one. Resonated with a lot of people. But
not great.
her, how we're all feeling at all moments of the day. I think I would really like to see her win it. Joey, I think would be a great winner. I just like the finals. I really don't care who wins. I like when we get to the finals, the freestyle dances. Those are always really fun.
Like freestyle, like break dancing in the
You
Olympics.
can dance however you want to. The freestyle. You
Oh,
get
wow.
to do. You get to be as creative, whatever music you want, whatever dance style you want. So fun. My
seem so
favorite.
passionate
I am so. I've been watching. I've seen every single season of Dancing with the Stars since.
So you've seen
season-
500 episodes?
I've seen all 500 episodes. Yeah,
I
it's
think you
intense.
I think you deserve an award for that.
Well, it was my mom and I. That was our show that we watched together, and not really watch together, but we would like text and call,
Sure.
and
And correspond.
what I do with you guys in the chat. That's my mom and I. Kind of that's where that originated. Then I made Katie start watching it with me.
Katie.
On the couch together, and then she goes to college, and I was like, "Are you still gonna watch dance?" She's like, "No, I just did that because I love you."
Oh, that's so thoughtful, I guess.
Sweet and also heartbreaking. She does not enjoy the show, but she is watching the clips on YouTube, on not YouTube, but on TikTok, and that's really what's helped the show do better this year. So,
Dancing with the Stars ends before Christmas, I
yeah,
assume.
I think we've got 2 or 3 episodes left.
Will there be a holiday episode? You
They
think,
usually do a
or-
little holiday fun afterwards. Sometimes it just depends on what their TV schedule looks like, programming, et cetera, et cetera.
Some of my favorite episodes of like trash TV or reality TV, whatever you want to call it, isn't the actual like episodes of the season. It's when you get after the season and it's like the reunions or
Oh,
whatever,
really?
and they all come together like on the couch.
Yeah, you like that?
I do, because it's like, okay, now let's really talk about it. Because when you're watching these shows, first off, the way they edit.
So you're
these
talking about like
shows-
Below Deck or
Oh,
any of those shows where they do the like reunion special at the
90 Day
end.
Fiancé.
Well, then you would love After the Final Rose or the Men Tell All. I'm sorry, the Men Tell All. You would love that.
It was
I just need to watch that. I don't need
Yeah.
to watch
very
any of those.
sweet. Everybody was very kind still.
I'm telling you, I am hooked on the Golden series. I will never watch the original Bachelor, Bachelorette again. I am
Never say never.
Well, I do not plan to, but the Golden,
What about
I'm stuck
Bachelor
on
in
it.
Paradise?
I don't like Bachelor in Paradise. I don't know why, because I like Love Is Blind. I like those other kind of trashy shows.
Did you like the other
Or Married at
seasons
First
Love Is
Sight?
Blind?
I did not. I like the last one I watched was the Charlotte
Right.
season of Love
You're
Is
not
Blind.
missing anything.
I didn't like.
I
this
didn't
one.
like
I
this.
watched 2 episodes and I couldn't get into it.
I don't like it.
My neighbor down the street from me, she like her job, she does like the bookings and stuff on reality TV shows, like when they
Mhm.
need to be at a hotel and place, and she worked on that one for the Charlotte
Yeah.
one. She said, yeah, it's as ratchet as
Oh,
you
I
believe it
I
was on the
believe it.
show.
I believe it. And the way it is now, this is what I think. Like, and I'm sure there are people on The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Love Is Blind that are genuinely looking for love. I believe that with my whole heart. There are some people, but I would think the majority of the people are just looking for their
Fame.
Yeah. And I feel like the Golden Bachelor, Bachelorette series, they really are looking for love. Like maybe there's one, I think it's a different percentage. Like the higher percentage is shifted. So the higher percentage is actually looking for love on that show versus looking for fame. I'm sure there's some that come on for fame, but I feel like it's shifted a little bit.
The Love Is Blind is wild, and the Married at First Sight, those two are just wild. 'Cause
90 Day Fiance, you ever watch that one?
yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
There's different versions of that one too, right? Like
Oh,
before
yeah.
the 90 days.
Yeah, that one's, I
how
can't
it
watch that one
started
either.
Or how's it going or whatever. That one's rough. That one is just basically give me a green card. That's what that one is. The Love Is Blind and the Married at First Sight though, that's dangerous territory. But look, and I'm all for, look, it's not what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside that counts. But you played a dangerous game putting people on TV, putting people out here like this, like they're supposed to just love each other by just walking up and meeting each other for the first time.
Right.
They crazy out
Right.
there.
They are.
Do you think
They are.
there's love at first sight? Do you believe in that?
I do believe in that.
You do?
I do, but I don't think love is that simplistic that like you can see somebody the first
Right.
time and it'd be like, oh my gosh, my marriage, I'm gonna get with you. This is
I think there can be a connection at first. I
Yes.
think I believe in that because that's, I mean, I feel like that's what Rob and I had. Like from the day, the first moment we met, there was like
Same.
a connection, a friendship or something like that. Yeah.
Same with me and Rob.
Same with you and Rob. That's right.
Yeah.
Right, but
At least
Maybe,
on mine.
maybe it's just Rob has that.
But here's why you can't let your feelings get out of control, because I have that same thing every time I buy a pack of Oreos. You know what I mean? Like I have a connection with a lot of different
got a big
things,
heart, man.
You know, I got
You got
enough
a big
room
heart.
and
Yeah.
enough room for everybody.
I will
We
say
need
my
to
best
love.
friend Ashley and I, it was friendship at first sight. Like
Right.
it was instant connection. And she was like, I met her because of Rob, and she was like, whatever happens with him, it doesn't matter. You and I for life.
The hard part is though, like looking back, right? You got to be able to look back and say, hey, it's still there.
Right.
That's
Oh
the
yeah,
hard
it's
part.
constant work. Yeah.
That's the hard part.
There's no magic. You got to work at it.
Now, but as far as the show goes and the entertainment value, superb. Keep it
Oh,
going. 100
don't
seasons.
stop.
So we're going.
Never
for it,
stop.
baby.
Yeah,
That's it.
I need it. I need it in my life.
Does traffic still stopped out on the streets? I don't know. We'll find out with Jeff coming up
find out.
next.
Nice tease, nice tease.
RideICATS.com. RideICATS.com. Alternative transportation, $1 from your front door. You can go run errands wherever you want to. 8:30, Greystone Lodge. GRAY. GreystoneLodge.com. Patrick Reynolds hosts the Home Ad Show, 8:45. Stick around.
More Good Morning LKN with Justin, Bill, and Mamie is on the way from 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Well, mostly cloudy overnight with a scattered shower possible. Temperatures will stay pretty mild in the low to mid 60s. Into our Thursday we go. More clouds than sunshine. Still can't totally rule out a scattered shower as we work our way through the day, although I expect most of us will end up staying dry. Dry weather on the way back for our Friday as temperatures are still back in the low to mid 70s. We'll cool it down in just a bit heading into the weekend. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Listen, save, enjoy. The WSIC app, available now in your app store.
The Southern Christmas Show, November 14th through 24th at the Park Expo and Conference Center. Save on tickets at southernChristmasShow.com, courtesy of Kraft Body Scan. The Southern Christmas Show.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. The Dirt Track at Charlotte Motor Speedway presents the World of Outlaws World Finals Wednesday through Saturday. Catch Dirt Racing's top 3 series for 4 days of action to decide their championships, featuring the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series, the World of Outlaws Late Model Series, and the Super Dirt Car Big Block Modifieds. Single day and 4-day ticket packages plus camping information are all available at charlottemotorspeedway.com. Often imitated, never duplicated. The World of Outlaws World Finals invade the Charlotte Motor Speedway Dirt Track this weekend. Ghostface Brewing in Mooresville is having a veteran celebration on Sunday. Rocky Lynn will perform and rock the lot in a special outdoor concert. Beer Lab and Ghostface Brewing will be offering their full menu of drinks and food. Bring your chairs and enjoy this Veterans Day salute with a Rocky Lynn concert Sunday at Ghostface Brewing in Mooresville. The Mooresville Veterans Day Parade and celebration honors veterans from all branches and from all conflicts. The parade begins Monday, November 11th at Richard's Coffee Shop at 1 p.m. and travels to Mooresville Town Hall. Come join and say thank you to our veterans and hometown heroes on Monday, November 11th in downtown Mooresville. To keep up with all the events happening around the community and much more, including amazing local deals, download the WSIC News app today.
The Renaissance Festival is back Saturdays and Sundays. Now through November 24th, there's music, comedy, circus entertainments. Huzzah! Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com while supplies last.
Want to talk with Justin, Bill, or Mamie? Give them a call now at 844-STUDIO-4. It's Good Morning LKN on WSIC.
Good morning, okay, and 8:18. Happy Thursday to you. Before you know it, Christmas gets here fast.
It does. It's going to be here real soon.
And maybe you get here fast because the streets are wide open. Not sure. Jeff's going to be calling here hopefully shortly. We'll find out and see what's going on out there. Right, ICATS.com, and we'll see what's going on. There was a big accident previously. Hopefully not now. But for now,
it's Christmas.
The most wonderful time of the year.
All right, guys. We've been talking about it all week, but you can win 4 tickets to the Southern Christmas Show. It is coming up soon. It is November 14th through 24th at the Park Expo in Charlotte, North Carolina. 3 big ways to win. There is a post on Instagram and Facebook on WSIC News, both socials. You just have to like, comment, and share, and you comment your favorite holiday tradition.
Ooh.
You can sign up for the WSIC newsletter, or you can call into Good Morning LKN Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. And that's all. And those are 3 ways you win, whatever way you want to enter. We've had the first day, we had someone who entered all 3 ways, and that was a winner. Yesterday, we had someone who entered on Instagram, Malia Stover. She was our winner. And today's what? Thursday. Oh, I'm behind today. Sorry. I need to pick another winner for yesterday. I'll catch up.
But don't worry, we will pick a winner. And here's the advantage. If you do what you got to do to get signed up to win,
That's right.
You don't have to do it 50 times.
Nope, you only have to do it once.
Now, you can cheat the AI. You can comment as many times as you want
right.
and get multiple entries. There's nothing wrong with that. open field on that one. We have no problem with that. That's not against the rules. But once you do get entered, you are entered for all of the drawings.
That's right.
And
That's right.
that's a pretty cool thing. All right, let's switch gears real quick. We'll come back to Christmas because you asked me earlier what are some of my favorite Christmas activities.
That's right.
Traditions, if you would. But first, we need to find out what's going on. RideICATS.com, alternative transportation, $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte, cruising in the HOV lane with Jeff. Good morning to you, sir. How are things looking now?
Down between exit 36 and 42 is cleaned up, except there is now a disabled vehicle in the right-hand lane, 77 northbound between mile marker 36 and 37. That's got the right lane blocked. Hopefully they'll get that out of the way soon. As far as 77 southbound, there's heavy congestion in the Huntersville area, north and southbound. As far as secondary roads, Statesville, Troutman, Mooresville, 21 is backed up going northbound from Mooresville to Troutman. Also, 150 is got heavy congestion in Mooresville, Bluefield Road, and Cornelius Road. So there's a lot of secondary roads in the Mooresville area that got heavy congestion this morning due to what happened earlier on 77. So if you're in the Mooresville, Troutman area, just prepare for some slow traffic this morning. But hope everybody has a great day and a safe day.
Jeff, are you in the same spot, or did you at least make it out of your location you were in previously?
I've made it as far as Mooresville. I'm just getting on 77 southbound right now. So I'm behind, but, as long as I get my passengers there safely, that's the main thing.
Absolutely. Jeff, real quick before we let you go, we're about to talk about some favorite Christmas activities each of us have. You got one in mind that comes to mind that you guys do frequently?
Well, when I was younger and I lived in Ohio, our family, my dad and my sisters and brother and I would go out and we'd get our live Christmas tree, and so that was always a good memory. As far as with my kids, and it's just always Christmas, always just a special time to have everybody together and food, and that's the best gift of all, is just having your family there and celebrating the birth of Christ and what the real meaning of Christmas is.
Amen, Jeff. Appreciate you, sir. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow, Jeff.
All right, you guys have a great day.
See ya. RideICATS.com, $1 from your front door today to get to Winston-Salem, $1 from your front door tomorrow to go to Hickory. So you can do that, RideICATS.com. Be sure to schedule your appointment, $1 every single day if you want to run some errands around town in Iredell County. You can do that. Get picked up at your front door for $1, driven back, RideICATS.com. Maybe favorite holiday tradition, crooning.
Crooning, that's your favorite? You got a favorite Christmas song?
Favorite Christmas song. I do like, what is it? Pentatonics. Is that that's
Pentatonics?
Pentatonics. They do what is that? They do the drummer boy.
Oh, you like the drummer boy?
And they do there's another one that I like that they do. But yeah, I think that's cool because that's what? Acapella,
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, they do a good job. But yeah, we were talking about favorite Christmas events that happen around. So we got the Southern Christmas Show coming up.
Oh man.
Everybody loves that one.
Huge event.
Yes, but in the Lake Norman area. So we've ranked the Lake Norman downtowns. Are we
Okay.
still going in the same order, you think?
Well, look,
Mooresville's number one still? Or
I think it's hard to say no that Mooresville's not number
All right,
one.
Mooresville's still number one.
Huntersville is making moves. If you haven't
It is
driven
making
through
moves, for
downtown
sure.
Huntersville, you need to before it just changes overnight on you. You got to go see what they're doing down there. Spectacular. They're moving and grooving. Mayor Clark wasn't kidding when she said Huntersville's open for business because they
Right.
clearly are right now.
Yeah.
But as far as activities for Lake Norman activities,
Lake Norman, like when you think of Lake Norman holiday activities, first one comes to mind.
the tree lightings are very cool. I love the Burkdale parade. I love that evening there in Burkdale. A lot of people come out to it.
It was a fun time.
It's a
I've never
great
been
way.
to the Burkdale Christmas parade.
What's cool
We
about
were
it?
live?
You guys
we
were there
live.
last year,
Yep,
yeah.
we were live. We'll see if we'll be live this year. I don't know yet. Hopewell, the marching band came through.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy seeing the
nice.
marching band. They came through. I mean,
DABAND.
right, and walking, like walking
Marching.
the 500
Marching.
loop.
Marching,
yeah,
like
yeah.
literally marching.
like a band, and that's a great activity. For us, like it typically is Thanksgiving or day after that we put the tree up. So
Okay.
I do like that activity of
Yeah.
doing that. I do think it's fun to pull all the stuff out, get excited. I've gotten worse about putting a bunch of stuff up outside. It's not the initial putting it up; it's the knowing I got to take it
Taking
down.
Yeah, that's the trouble.
So at least for us.
About Christmas in Davidson. I've been.
Ooh, that's a
Christmas
good one.
in Davidson
I look
might be
forward to
my top.
attending that
I
this year, yeah.
love Christmas in Davidson. I love the Giving Tree Village. I love all the vendors and all the shops, and it just turns into like a Hallmark movie, is what everybody describes it as. But I'll say that Christmas in or Light Up Cornelius.
Yeah.
It's about to be number 1 on my list.
Oh, really?
I loved that last year, and last year was my first one. So they moved it from Town Hall over to the Cain Center.
Yes.
The trees right there at the Cain Center, which is, I think, a better location for it. You can get more people kind of gathered around there. It's a little, and then they had all the vendors and all the things, and it's a smaller version. I think they're going to build it up too over the next few years, but a little bit smaller version of what Christmas in Davidson is. And so similar to Mooresville, that clears out it was very easy to get home afterwards too. It was like easy to park, easy to get there, easy to have fun, see the tree
And
light
it's like
up.
clean. It's like it never happened in Mooresville when they do something.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
We will be at Light Up Cornelius. WSIC will be there. We're a media partner for Light Up Cornelius for Town of Cornelius. So
I
so
love
we
Light
will-
Up
we will be
Cornelius.
there for sure. That's
And
great.
then I love, I think they call it a classic Christmas in Mooresville. And I went to that last year and had a really, really good time at that one too. So Mooresville, they have snow. It snows there. So
Yes.
Of course.
of course it does. Right. So
I will say I do love, and Statesville does things too. They have Christmas stuff.
Statesville does things. I'm sure
Davidson, Huntersville.
Huntersville. I know Huntersville does some sort of Christmas activity. They all seem to fall around that same weekend, like
Couple weeks
first,
span.
second
Yeah.
weekends of December. So you have to kind of figure out which ones you can go to. But Christmas in Davidson is one that I'll always look forward to.
I actually like when you go through the holidays, then coming up on New Year's. So there's a tradition that my mom and dad did that Demi and I have done a few times, and we're trying to keep it with. I don't know why it's a random thing on New Year's Eve. Getting Chinese food and making chocolate chip cookies. That's,
that's
like a
fun.
random thing. Yeah.
I think it's fun to have those kind of silly traditions. Ours was growing up going to Denny's on Christmas Eve.
Nice.
And it just came from, that was the only place open after the Christmas Eve service in Shelby. Like it was that or Burger King. And so we would always go to Denny's and
Questionable choice going.
yeah, it just became like, even after we got older, after, you know, we didn't have to go to the Christmas Eve service, it kind of became our tradition of going to Denny's. So.
Not bad. You might have a Christmas Eve tradition. Maybe one of those traditions is going to the Southern Christmas Show. Remember, you can win tickets every single day. We're drawing a winner.
Every
so there's going
single
to be a
day
new
this
winner
week.
drawn
And-
today.
Yeah, and today's Thursday, so you have today and tomorrow to get your entries in, and then that's it.
Now,
We're done.
one
Well, unless we extend it to next week. Who knows?
another giveaway that the last one is happening for us is
Today is your last chance to win Renfest tickets.
Carolina Renaissance Festival.
Today is the last day.
Huzzah!
Saturday has sold out. Do we have anyone from the Renfest here who wants to talk to us right now?
Hello, good morning to you, Billiam. Welcome to the show. We are so glad you're here today to talk about Carolina Renaissance Festival.
Grand rising to you, sir. My squire, my liege, my confidant.
All right, tell me what there is to do at the Renaissance Festival.
Let me share with you some of the exciting activities that take place at the Renaissance Festival. Those include Bill swimming with mermaids.
Mermen, perhaps, even. I also come rather hungry. I can enjoy a turkey's leg.
Or a steak on a steak.
Aye, huzzah!
Let me give you a word of caution, sir. I must inform you to probably bring eye protection.
Ah, yes.
The falcons, they tend to get quite squirrely after the gentleman who gets powed in the face with tomatoes begins yelling obscenities at the falcons.
Well, chalice to the sky. Huzzah! I'll see you at the Renaissance Festival.
Justin, Bill, and Mamie will be right back with more Good Morning LKN on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC. Local starts here.
Mostly cloudy overnight with a scattered shower possible. Temperatures will stay pretty mild in the low to mid 60s. Into our Thursday we go. More clouds than sunshine. Still can't totally rule out a scattered shower as we work our way through the day, although I expect most of us will end up staying dry. Dry weather on the way back for our Friday as temperatures are still back in the low to mid 70s. We'll cool it down in just a bit heading into the weekend. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Pomodoros of Mooresville is now under new ownership. Come see why Pomodoros is what everyone in Mooresville is talking about. View the full menu now at pomodoros.com or taste for yourself at Pomodoros of Mooresville.
Inspire your team and gallop to greatness. Our horses at Willow Equine are outstanding at working with people on leadership and team building skills, perfect for corporate retreats. Visit willowequine.com as you gallop to greatness.
Rob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the McIntosh Law Firm, visit McIntoshLawFirm.com.
The Statesville Family YMCA reminds you that older adults and those with chronic health conditions don't need to feel they must accept impaired balance and limited mobility. Build strength, improve balance, and gain confidence in your mobility through the Moving for Better Balance program. For questions and additional information, email C. Mullins at ymcanwnc.org.
Serving Lake Norman and the Charlotte area for over 40 years, Horn Heating and Air Conditioning is your trusted source to get you ready for a warm and cozy winter. Experience the feeling of Visit hornhvac.com.
This is Daniel.
And this is Marsha.
From NC Auto Repair. Keep that car running like new this new year by stopping by NC Auto Repair for all your automotive needs. We're now offering a customer loyalty program for your oil changes. If it's automotive related, we can handle it. Stop by and see us at 1015 Davie Avenue or call us at 980-223-2957, NC Auto Repair. And remember, if you want to go far, you've got to service that car.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Stocks soared yesterday to new record highs. The S&P 500 jumped 2.5% for its best post-election day in history on bets that newly elected President Donald Trump would enact pro-growth policies that will boost corporate America. The Dow soared just over 1,500 points. Investors today are watching the Federal Reserve. Officials are widely forecast to lower their benchmark interest rate by a 0.25 percentage point following a half-point rate cut in September. Wendy's is leaning on promotions and deals to woo customers from much bigger rivals. It's also leaning on the data analytics firm Palantir Technologies. Palantir is able to use artificial intelligence to spot shortages before they happen to make sure that if a $1 Frosty promotion leads to droves of consumers, Wendy's is ready to serve them. And Lyft shares are revving higher in pre-market trading this morning. Lyft delivered strong earnings guidance for both this quarter and the full year. Gina Cervetti, Bloomberg Radio.
Now, back to more of Good Morning LKN with Justin, Bill, and Mamie on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, LKN. 8:34. Happy Thursday to you. We're going to be chatting with Katie Joe and Amy Forster of a High Country Happening segment, Greystone Lodge, GRAY, GreystoneLodge.com. Beautiful boutique hotel located on 105 in Boone, North Carolina. You know, Western North Carolina, always trying as best we can to keep it top of mind for everybody.
Yep.
As life continues on here, though there, the need still continues. But they're open for business. A lot of places are across Western North Carolina. So if traditionally you've gone, or maybe you haven't gone, this would be a great year to start and give a shout out to them and hang out. And joining us this morning on the phone, we've got Katie Joe with us, and I believe Amy Forrester as well from Phys Ed. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
What's going on in Boone? How we feeling this week? Give us an update, Katie Jo. Greystone Lodge, GRAY, GreystoneLodge.com. How have things been the past week up in Boone in the high country, Katie?
They've been, wonderful. Last week we've had a little bit of warmer weather at the moment. It's been in the 50s when typically sometimes when I was growing up, you would see snow on Halloween and snow already. So we're still just taking in those last moments of the warmth before the winter sets in. But, of course, coming up, we've got all of our fun winter activities that are going to be happening around. Obviously with the hurricane, we've still going through the damage and assessing everything and slowly working our way back into normalcy. But I know that Banner Elk itself is starting to get back to normal, and restaurants are opening, and they're hoping to get the ski slopes open in time for the season as well. So it'll be a great time to come up and visit during the winter time and just support these businesses up here.
Great time to come up to the high country and explore. You got the leaves still the leaves are still, a little, the colors are there. The wind picks up and that's when the leaves start falling. But as far as the leaves that are on trees right now, are they still like the bright colors and all that? Or are they coming down pretty quick now?
They're starting to come down, and of course with the time change, it is getting a little bit darker earlier now. So we're all kind of getting into that winter mode up here as the leaves have fallen off the trees and it's getting darker and a little bit colder. So there's always other room for activities during the winter time, and that's why I wanted to also talk to Amy from Phys Ed, is just to kind of explain what the nightlife is like in the wintertime downtown and going to Phys Ed and all the events they have, because even though it's dark and a little chilly outside, right now, and then we'll get into the cold winter months, it's always a good time up here in Boone no matter what season it is. There's always things going on.
Absolutely. And Phys Ed, if I go to GreysstoneLodge.com, again, GRAY, GreysstoneLodge.com, and you go under local discounts, one of the wonderful partnerships you guys have, Phys Ed, PhysEdBoone.com. Amy, you guys also last week had a relief effort fundraising event going on. Tell us about the event. How did it go? How you feeling about it after the fact?
It was awesome. We had a local band, Rock Acoustic, a reggae band that's been around forever, offered to come in and play for us, and we hosted a raffle. Tons of local businesses donated, and we raised $2,400 for some of the local nonprofit organizations that are always feeding and housing and helping people, but have been under certainly a lot more strain since the hurricane.
Amy, I'm going to ask you a question right now, and I can't be offended. I'm going to accept whatever answer that you give me on this. Y'all still got them sloppy joes over there at Phys Ed?
Oh.
Yes, I had one for dinner last night.
Oh, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous.
You can't stop.
Yep.
So the nightlife scene downtown Boone, and I went to App State. My wife went to App State. A lot of people have been to App State in the downtown area there in Boone. It's a fun nightlife scene going on there. A lot of cool, unique small businesses there. Great entertainment. Give us an update, kind of what's the current status of that, and what are some of the things going forward here as we work through the holiday season?
Sure, yeah. There's honestly, there's something for everybody. We've got a lot of fun things for every age group. There are a couple of great bars more geared towards the college age kids. There are some of the places do live music during dinner. We've started doing some more of that ourselves. There's Venture downtown for wine and chocolate, and the Horton has a beautiful lounge. Some of the things that we're focusing on is fun activities for sort of a wide demographic. Our late night is geared towards the mid-20s to 40s, 50s age group, because I think there are a lot of people that are adults that want to go out and have a good time and not necessarily be in a college bar, but also be out having fun. So we do some dance nights. We've got a line dance night the second Saturday of every month. We do a Latin dance night the third Saturday of every month. We have trivia on Sunday evenings. We've got an old time jam on Tuesday nights, and we have karaoke on Thursdays. So kind of always trying to provide something fun for whenever you walk in the door.
There's a lot to do, a lot of activities. Trivia sounds fun. Are you good at Amy and KJ? Are y'all good at trivia? Because I'm terrible.
No. I'm kind of competitive. I don't participate in our trivia because I'm not allowed.
One of the great places to go, Phys Ed, located in downtown Boone. What's it like with the rest of the businesses there? Is everyone still supporting each other, working through certain things? Because I'm sure everyone's needs too, right, are becoming different as time continues on. What's it like together as a small business community in Boone?
Well, that's one of the things I noticed, especially when we did our raffle. A lot of folks reached out. I didn't have to ask. Folks were reaching out to help us and support us in our efforts to continue to provide some relief from the hurricane. So, yeah, people are definitely banding together and helping each other still. So
Something that we're talking about here as a group that we're trying to just nail down a date of, but going to chop down a Christmas tree, that just sounds like something really fun and exciting. That's got to be a big deal for the high country in the winter months and coming up on the holiday season.
it is, and I would love to share. We actually have a plan to get a Christmas tree from one of the farms that was absolutely devastated by the hurricane out. It's called Avery Farm out in Newland. And a good friend of ours, that's our contractor, has volunteered to go and pick up a huge 12-foot tree to put in Phys Ed for us because we have a warehouse style space. That the tree is damaged. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to sell it because it's not beautiful. But to us, it's still beautiful. So we're gonna buy our tree from one of the farms that had a lot of damage and put it up. And we're gonna be hosting an angel tree for some of the kids that are getting their resources from State Line Distribution Center out in Zionville from Zionville Ramp Company. So we're excited to host that. And if people want to come into town and adopt a kid, they can come by and choose an angel from our tree, go do some local shopping, and bring the gifts back, and we will make sure they get to the right place.
It's amazing what an opportunity to support something as simple as buying a tree can help provide support to a community. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes through the holiday season. Now, if you're going to the high country, you got to have a great place to stay. Greystone Lodge, GRAY, GreysstoneLodge.com. Katie, Joe, give me the update on Greystone Lodge. How's the hotel doing? Do you guys have any availability of rooms? Are you guys booked up for the entire rest of the year? How's it looking?
We are not booked up. There's still availability for you to come up and enjoy the holiday season with us here in Boone and go to the amazing places downtown like Phys Ed. And then also you can go to exploreboone.com, and they have a list of other choose and cut Christmas tree farms that you can support as well. And, you know, we're slowly getting back from the hurricane over at Greystone. We've got our lobby did suffer some damage, but now it's all cleaned up, and we're just really hoping to welcome back everybody into the season for the holiday, and just make sure you come stay at Greystone Lodge. It's a great time. We've got lots of great amenities for all of our guests.
Let me ask you this hypothetical, Katie. It's purely a hypothetical, but I'm believing that there's probably a few people who take this path and they decide to do this in the holiday times, and I just want to confirm with you if this is still good. Let's say I want to go to the high country. I decide, Greystone Lodge, GRAY, beautiful boutique hotel. I'm going to stay there. That's wonderful lodging. Also want to do some fun activities. So on top of going to Phys Ed and going downtown and having a sloppy Joe, about 5 different ways on that menu I see too, which isn't a bad thing. I'm also might going to want to go skiing or snowboarding. How's the mountains looking up there and the runs and the slopes? What's the word on the street from the different mountains?
Yeah, of course. I think everybody's planning on opening business as usual towards the end of this month, and I think all of the Slopes app and Sugar and Beach are all already having their season passes on sale, so we can always direct you in the right direction for places that you can rent the skis and snowboards, and also tubing areas as well. There's lots of fun winter activities up here involving the ski mountains and local attractions as well, like Hawk's Nest and things like that do focus on tubing and more that kind of style of winter activity. But there's just so much opportunity up here, even in the winter time when when it is a little bit colder and dark outside and things. There's always opportunity up here to explore and support the community and support all of our amazing local businesses. It'd be great to just have a wonderful day of skiing on one of the mountains, and then go downtown and have sloppy Joe at Phys Ed, and then you can go down to Venture Chocolate and have some dessert after. I mean, there's so many opportunities here.
You got to be careful on the tubes. You think skiing and snowboarding are the ones that are most dangerous, but sometimes you get a little wild on them tubes.
They can go really fast.
They can go really fast.
Absolutely. Katie,
Hauling it back up the mountain can be kind of tough too.
You get clipped on, and then it just pulls you back up. That's the way you want to do it.
Oh, y'all fancy.
That's what you want to do right there. Katie, Joe, Greystone Lodge, GRAY, GreysstoneLodge.com. Beautiful boutique hotel in Boone, North Carolina. Amy Forrester, Phys Ed, phys-ed-boone.com. Check out the downtown scene. A lot of activities to do, a lot of different ways to support the business community and small businesses and the people in Western North Carolina. Go to Explore Boone. Check out the cut and get your own tree scenario. I'm excited about it. Do I have to bring my own hatchet? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm sure that they got one there.
Work it out.
Greystone Lodge. Thanks, Katie Jo. Thanks, Amy.
Thank you.
Greystone Lodge welcomes all who come round the door. Concierge service, they know what you need. In Boone you'll find peace, let your worries recede. If I were a poet, I'd pen you a verse. In these mountains so grand, life's troubles disperse.
Heading into the weekend. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
The Southern Christmas Show, November 14th through 24th at the Park Expo and Conference Center. Save on tickets at southernChristmasShow.com, courtesy of Craft Body Scan. The Southern Christmas Show.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. The Dirt Track at Charlotte Motor Speedway presents the World of Outlaws World Finals Wednesday through Saturday. Catch dirt racing's top 3 series for 4 days of action to decide their championships, featuring the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series, the World of Outlaws Late Model Series, and the Super Dirt Car Big Block Modifieds. Single day and 4-day ticket packages plus camping information are all available at charlottemotorspeedway.com. Often imitated, never duplicated. The World of Outlaws World Finals invade the Charlotte Motor Speedway Dirt Track this weekend. Ghostface Brewing in Mooresville is having a veteran celebration on Sunday. Rocky Lynn will perform and rock the lot in a special outdoor concert. Beer Lab and Ghostface Brewing will be offering their full menu of drinks and food. Bring your chairs and enjoy this Veterans Day salute with a Rocky Lynn concert Sunday at Ghostface Brewing in Mooresville. The Mooresville Veterans Day Parade and Celebration honors veterans from all branches and from all conflicts. The parade begins Monday, November 11th at Richard's Coffee Shop at 1 p.m. and travels to Mooresville Town Hall. Come join and say thank you to our veterans and hometown heroes on Monday, November 11th in downtown Mooresville. To keep up with all the events happening around the community and much more, including amazing local deals, download the WSIC News app today.
The Renaissance Festival is back Saturdays and Sundays. Now through November 24th, there's music, comedy, circus entertainments. Huzzah! Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com while supplies last.
They're back. More of Justin, Bill, and Mamie now. It's Good Morning LKN from WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, okay. 8:48.
Where are you? What are you doing? You playing hide and seek?
I was hiding behind Patrick's face.
Oh.
Patrick Reynolds, host of the Home Ad Show, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. Whether you're buying, selling, or celebrating, it's hanging out with us in the studio this morning. Thanks to earlier, Steve Kaliski of Davidson Community Players came in here. DavidsonCommunityPlayers.org. Matilda Jr. is playing next weekend at Cain Center for the Arts, cainarts.org, CAIN arts.org. 5 different shows, one on Thursday, November 14th, one on Friday, November 15th, and then 3 different shows across the day on Saturday, November 16th. Fun musical, kids performing, teenagers performing. Family fun activity, about an hour long. So a great thing to take the kids to. One of the many great events probably going on over the next couple of weeks here in the Lake Norman area. Somebody who knows about that, again, Patrick Reynolds, host of the Home Ad Show. What's going on today, tomorrow? You got anything going on? Any events happening?
We have some coming up this weekend. I had actually a little, glad you brought it up, because you had a little bit of a location change.
Oh,
yeah. Actually, something that's running on the community calendar
right
right now.
Gotta love that.
Yeah. Here's the deal. Without going into too much detail, had a location change. Rocky Lynn is performing this Sunday in Mooresville. Now we'll be at 158 on Main and not Ghostface Brewing. That's running Rocky deserves the horns, folks. Go. Veterans Day is Monday, and Rocky is going to do a Sunday afternoon concert. He was going to do it at Ghostface Brewing. It is now going to be at 158 on Main. So hopefully everybody shows up in downtown Mooresville. I heard you guys talking on the way in about all the downtown Christmas fun. Mooresville, big 2 thumbs up. They got a lot going on. Always do. Great downtown area. And one of those items this Sunday, Rocky Lynn will play at 3 o'clock this Sunday afternoon, 158 on Main for a Veterans Day concert.
Sounds like a great opportunity to go see someone who can jam. Rocky can jam.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
That's going to be a fun time. Another fun time, the Home Ad Show, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. Whether you're buying, selling, or selling. What was the dog yesterday you guys were talking about that somebody called in on?
Oh, we had sheep-doodle puppies.
Sheep doodles?
Sheep-a-doodle.
Sheep-a-doodle.
Rob, turn off the radio. Okay, a guy called with sheep-a-doodle puppies yesterday. Ready and just in time for Christmas. Layla's a sheep-a-doodle, the sweetest dog in the world. And I almost called him and got another dog because that's what I need right now. More dogs.
So sheepadoodles, that's the kind of level of that seems like just a crazy breed. Is that a normal breed nowadays?
It's a sheepdog and a poodle. The doodle dogs are all the rage still these days.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that still the trendy dog to have? I'm not sure. Do you know?
You're looking in my direction.
You have a cat.
Oh, I don't know.
I have a dog. The doodle dogs, at least, COVID era.
I have an imaginary dog.
What's your imaginary dog name?
Rex.
Oh, I like that.
Sit, Rex.
No dogs in
Sorry.
here. No
Sorry about
dogs.
that, Patrick.
It says no
Stop
dog.
it. Stop off Patrick's leg.
You're going to get in trouble with
Sorry
Jerry.
about that.
Calling
He
out
gets
your
a little
dog.
excited.
But yeah, he had sheepadoodle puppies. So sheepadoodles are some of the sweetest breed, loyal, funny. They kind of hop around like a sheep whenever they run. So almost called, but I didn't.
Rex is a doodle sheep. I don't think that's the inverse.
I have watched Christmas Vacation so many times that I take my advice from Cousin Eddie. It's best to just relax. Let him finish. Let him finish. Good boy, Rex. Good boy. Yeah, you're good.
All right, Patrick.
Yes.
We're going to put you on the spot. You got to pick your favorite holiday event in Lake Norman.
My favorite holiday event, I was afraid of this. I was thinking about it on the way, and I could not come up with one.
What's one that you look forward to every year?
One that I look forward to every year. Boy, the tree lightings, you stole that already, Justin. I like the tree lightings.
I think Mame stole that one.
No, maybe. One of you.
I don't know. Nobody owns it.
Nobody owns it. The tree lightings are fun.
Langtree. It's taken. You can't take it.
Yeah, man. You guys talked about some other stuff.
Langtree doesn't light up?
Does Langtree
Langtree doesn't light up?
Langtree has a tree lighting as well.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did one too.
Yes. The good news is that often, several past years, Langtree and Birkdale, same night. This year, different nights. Yes.
You were there last year with Birkdale.
I sure was.
Waves Entertainment is the one who put on. Are you doing it again this year?
We are.
Okay.
We
cool.
are.
Do we get invited?
You're invited.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I'm actually, our role in Birkdale has varied from large to small over the years. As of this moment, we are involved. To what degree, I'm not sure. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, WSIC, door is open. Come on in. Maureen, I hope you're listening and I hope it's okay. But yeah, it's all good with me.
I'll tell Maureen you sent us.
Set up here, broadcast
Run up in the
time.
van.
Yeah. Yeah, you just, if Maureen questions it, just say, Patrick said, should be, my phone will be blowing up. But I think a trip to Red Rocks and I'll smooth that right over. Don't you worry. I got you. Just show up. You'll be fine.
All right. Sounds good.
You know Patrick.
So with the holiday season
with the
coming
band,
up,
that's what we'll say.
Maybe it's hard to pinpoint a singular event. But as far as like an activity you do, family-wise, individual-wise, like maybe you go to the store on day before Thanksgiving and you chug a half gallon of eggnog. Maybe that's your thing. I don't know.
Were you there?
What's something that you like to do just overall during the holiday season?
That is a easier question. And easy answer is I like a lot of things, but one that steps out right away is a tradition that began when I was a kid with my brother, and it's expanded to include my daughter her entire life. What we do is on Christmas Eve, we go and get some fast food for dinner, believe it or not. Yeah, it's fast food. And then it's dark around 5 o'clock. We drive around and look at Christmas lights.
That's cool.
We have specific neighborhoods that we go to every single year. Then we explore also new territories every single year just for Christmas lights and decorations. And A Christmas Story begins about 8 o'clock, the 24 hours of the Christmas Story. So that's kind of like our like our cutoff time, so to speak. Like, okay, Ralphie begins at 8 o'clock. He's starting now, but he's going for 24 hours. We don't have to be back there right away. But whenever we get tired of driving around looking at Christmas lights, it began decades ago. Me and my brother, we were in our like teens, early 20s. At mom and dad's, would go to grandma's morning at our parents' house, afternoon and evening Christmas dinner at grandma's house, which is just a few miles away. We got to the age where we were old enough we did not have to ride with mom and dad anymore. We drove on our own, and that was a big step.
That's a big deal.
My brother's older than me. He was in his 20s. I'm in my tweens. So I was like, oh, cool. We'll go on our own. Well, mom and dad would leave Christmas dinner, go back to the house. We'd hang out for a little bit, and then we would take the long way home on Christmas night. And same thing, look at Christmas lights and like laugh and, maybe it might have been a beverage or two in the vehicle. I don't know. I don't recall if there was eggnog. Allegedly eggnog.
Well, the 80s were different.
The 80s were different. They were different. They were a lot different time.
A lot different.
Yeah, I know. And that kind of bled over from Christmas night to Christmas Eve with my daughter and just being a father. It just kind of transferred, but that's what we do Christmas Eve.
There's the place out in Gaston County. Is it McAdenville?
McAdenville, yeah.
That's a big one, right?
That
for
is a
Christmas
big one.
lights? Like that's like a
big one.
national one, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they're called Christmas USA.
Christmas Town, yeah.
Have you done the McAdenville?
I have been to McAdenville. We've been down there.
You have to wait in line a long
Yeah,
time.
there's a line off the exit on I-85 to get to McAdenville.
But go on like a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it?
Yeah, that's the way to do
Yeah,
it.
because one of my other traditions that I do is...
Hey, kids, stay awake.
is down in that area in Belmont is a Daniel Stowe Botanical Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to the Christmas lights there? It's a walkthrough area.
Yes, now that is
fantastic.
It's fantastic, and that's a beautiful one. Zootastic also does a
Zootastic,
really,
great,
really
yeah.
fun drive-through Christmas experience.
Zootastic drive-through, Daniel Stowe walk-through. Both of them are actually traditions that I do every year. So,
Yeah, those are great.
Christmas lights, love them.
Why not go to Zootastic at night? Oh, go into the Lions cage too.
Don't go in the Lions cage. Layla almost got eaten. Yeah, don't take your dog to Zootastic either, FYI. You can, but don't.
To a lion, Layla's an hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah, there was a hyena that was definitely about to eat her.
Oh, someone brought us another doodle for
Doodles are all the rage, and they're delicious too.
Got a little barbecue dipping sauce with that doodle?
If you're gonna do it, just keep your dog in the car. Don't take it out to go see the other animals.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, hot take.
Patrick Reynolds, host of the Home Ad Show, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11, whether you're buying, selling, or celebrating birthdays and anniversaries. How'd it go yesterday? Birthday, anniversary?
Birthday. All birthdays.
Has that been all this week? Birthdays all week again?
Birthdays all week. I think birthdays are 3 and 0. We've had very few anniversaries, but a lot of birthdays. And somebody actually I can't remember the name, but it was someone from ICATS had a birthday yesterday. Won the prize back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Wonder what their parents were doing so many years ago.
No, we don't want to think about that.
Okay, sorry.
No, we're good. We're not gonna think about that.
I think
right
it's still that New Year's Eve-ish era.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely in it right now.
That's champagne babies.
That's it. That's it. It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
3,
Appreciate
2,
it.
1.
844 Studio 4 844-788-3464. That's the phone number to call if you want to buy, sell, or celebrate every day with Patrick Reynolds. Also, the WSIC News app and the Facebook group. That's another way to get involved. If you've got some items that you want to post some pictures of, or you want to chit chat with the Home Ad community, you can do that together online during the show. You can get on there, and again, Facebook. It's the Home Ad. It's called the Home Ad. Is it the Home Ad?
The
Show?
Home Ad Show. Easy to find.
Wow,
Yep.
makes it easier for you.
Search
right
it on
there.
Facebook.
Not
the
bad.
Home Ad Show, or
Simple.
find it on the WSIC Facebook page.
That's right. You can do it. You can stay connected with it wherever you get connected at. 35 hours a week of local content, and you can catch it all on demand. The WSIC News app. Today, big day in the lineup. So 9 to 11, you got the Home Ad Show right after us. And then 11 o'clock today, it's Thursday, you got About Town. Mayor Woody Washam talking about things going on in Cornelius. The Cornelius Parks and Rec bond did pass as part of the election. If you are a Cornelius resident and you voted, you saw on your ballot the bond. So $20 million bond for parks. And I heard Senator Jeff Tart yesterday on Town Talk talking about, you know how much it costs to make a greenway? What the cost is on paper? $1 million a mile.
A mile.
Yeah.
Wow.
$1 million.
Never would have guessed it was that high.
So it's pretty high. So $20 million. Hopefully, depending on what you buy, what you're going to do with it, what you're going to use it for. Also, active participation. It sounds like events and different ways to get people involved in parks and recreation is what some of that money will go toward. Maybe Robbins Park finally gets finished. That would be phenomenal. Wonderful green space over there. That's got plenty to make some fields. They're going to make lacrosse fields and soccer fields, all that kind of stuff
Lots
over there.
More pickleball.
We got probably more pickleball. I know baseball fields are a big demand. I don't know if we'll ever get more baseball fields. That whole I'm not there yet with the kids as far as being involved in athletics of, baseball
Travel
and all
ball
that
kind of stuff.
Man. So 11 and noon, About Town Mayor Woody Washam. Noon to 3, Todd Starnes. No doubt he's got plenty to talk about in the national political scene, given that, an election happened this week. So I'm sure plenty to talk about there. Yeah. 3 o'clock, Putting the Pieces Back Together. Shout out to the guys at Purple Heart Homes and the whole team over there. That hot plate, $10 every Wednesday. Support Western North Carolina, phhusa.org. 4 o'clock, dollars and cents. What's the market doing post-election? Did it dive? Did it fly away? Joshua Dobie of North Main Financial is going to tell you about it. Catch you later.
Serving you better than ever before. 105.9, 100.7. WSIC, Statesville, Mooresville, North Charlotte.